Was a dream at first. I got lost in your world, in your universe. I never thought our love would ever end. I messed up, made it worse, pushed you away. All that fighting and pain till you left one day. Wish I could take back all those things I said. I can't deny that I miss you, and I know that you miss me too. So let's get over our issues and go back to me plus you. I know that things weren't perfect, but I think it's worth it. Nobody knows you like I do. I can't deny that I miss you, I miss you. Let's go back to me plus you, and go back to me plus you. I'm a mess, I'm a wreck when I see your face. And I know that you're feeling exactly the same. Let's stop pretending we should stay apart. Tried to meet someone new, but they can't compare. And I know that I'm being a bit unfair, but you're the only one that's in my heart. I can't deny that I miss you, and I know that you miss me too. So let's get over our issues and go back to me plus you. I know that things weren't perfect, but I think it's worth it. Nobody knows you like I do. I can't deny that I miss you, I miss you. Let's go back to me plus you, and go back to me plus you. You felt the feelings plenty of times. Still you fall away at the mention of mine. All of your reasons and all of your crimes never take away what you're trying to hide. Why can't you just listen? Shut up for a minute, we can make it right. Save it for another night. We're dancing in the kitchen, all the words still printing. You took off the light, you took off the light. All the words still printing. If I could reach you, I'd be changing your mind. But it's a camouflage sabotage nearly every time. All of your reasons and all of your lies are just a phantom limb echoing what you're trying to find. Why can't Take me back, leave me buried beneath wondrous stars. Brilliant
Clever
night.
little sneak.
In disguise, having traveled 1,000 lives, just to satisfy. We'll never know what we're supposed to do. And ain't it true that your heart brings you all the clues? Given the chance, would you be someone new? 'Cause that's a fact, what it's asking of you. So let me fly, take a chance, give it a try. So let me fly, chase it like it's do or die. You know you can't chase the fire inside. I'm moving towards, but we won't hide behind. Take me back, leave me buried beneath wondrous stars. Brilliant night. In disguise, having traveled 1,000 lives. So let me fly, take a chance, give it a try. So let me fly, chase it like it's do or die.
Hello guys, welcome into some weird, awkward daytime stream. Hey Zeus. Yeah, so doing awkward daytime stream because freaking load shedding has wrecked the schedule and there's just no streaming in the evenings for me this week. It's 4 hours every night, or like last night, a nice 5-hour load shedding, no power situation. So no nighttime streams for this week, so we're squeezing them in during the day. It will only be today, tomorrow and Friday, maybe if ESCOM gives me power on time. Saturday and Sunday is a bit of a mess. So yeah, doing our streams while we can. Dawn, welcome in. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Zeus. And all the Merry Christmases and Happy New Year's. Hope you're doing well, Zeus. But yeah, so all the ridiculousness of the load shedding schedule means we're doing daytime streams. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's what's happening. Anyway, let's get into the gaming, guys. Into the games. If some more people show up later... Oh, I forgot that this was there. Ignore this. Ignore it. Not there. You didn't see it. Miss Sasakane. Is it Sasakane? Sasakane. Yes. I'm sorry. I know I've seen you in other chats. I'm sorry. I'm just dumb. How are you doing, Miss Sassy? I'm at work. Save me. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Zeus. I'm doing okay. I'm trying to work around load shedding while I can. They want me like I'm just a piece of meat. Sounds like work. Works and support, yeah. Work just sucks. Work kinda sucks. Anyway, yeah. So we're busy doing the things, guys. Content warning as always for the stream and for this channel. Oop, let me remember to actually start the game while I do this instead of doing the whole spiel and then realizing, oh, I probably should have started the game. This stream and this channel are 18 plus. They will be cursing, adult jokes, and screaming with profanity. If you're a minor, you should not be here. I'll start with Essos just in a sec, Pixie, for people coming in now. Thank you, Dragon. I would appreciate that. As you know, we should be doing a train because I shouldn't be needing to get up or go anywhere. So we should be doing the shouties as people come in, as you guys have time. So far, I'm pretty sure everyone that's in here is a streamer, except I think Dawn. Dawn, I don't think you stream. I could be wrong. God, that's loud. B2 is so cute. Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you don't stream. Yeah. Guys, welcome in. We're doing a new game in place of Spiritfarer that we finally finished up. Called out Snack. Welcome in. We're doing a new game in place of Spiritfarer. It's gonna be a little bit of a long stretch for this game. Gonna run over some multiple streams and things. But yeah, this is what we're doing. It's called Buried Stars. It's supposed to be kind of like a mystery type game. I get the idea. I'm going to be doing a lot of reading. So if you don't like my voice, I'm sorry. Get used to the reading because that's what's happening. This music is epic in my ears right now, I'm going to say. What time are you going till? Till about 6-ish. Guys, also 8 to 12. No, we're 10. I think we're 8. Wait, hold on. I've already forgotten. But I know we're off again tonight. Yeah, we're 10 to 12. 10 to 12 tonight. We were 8 to 12 last night, which turned into 8 to 1 a.m. It's nice. But yeah, I'm gonna end off at 6 because I'm hopefully gonna try and ride my bike again and not kill myself. Just disappoint myself again. Virus, welcome in. Engines 8 to 12. Yeah, but Snack, you were a genius and got yourself an inverter, so you at least can still game. But yeah, it should be around 6-ish, because then after that I'm gonna go try not to kill myself on my bike. Hopefully. But yeah, Buried Stars, guys. His little mystery type game, Don't Fall Over. See, that's my biggest thing, that's my biggest fear, is that I'm going to fall. And that's why I'm so like, because, I mean, Dragon, you know me personally, and how much of a lack of balance I have. So, being on a two-wheeled vehicle is very disconcerting for me, considering even on a bicycle I'm not very good. So the idea of... Well, someone just died. The idea of being on a bike, which is motorized and going at a fast speed, worrying. Worrying. But that's okay. We're gonna do it. Don't think of failure, only success. Like, do you know how bad I am on a bicycle? Like, it's bad. I don't know why I thought that I would be good on a bike, but my brain was like, yes, bike, we're doing that. It's okay. Between my dad, my cousin's friend, and my friend? Question mark? Although I doubt I'll ever ask him for help, to be entirely honest. And my sister? Question mark? Although my sister's not very supportive. She just rags on me for my poor balance. So but between them, I'm sure I'll be able to manage, and then eventually the actual lessons, and hopefully with time I'll have the confidence not to only go 2 feet and go, right, I'm done. Alright guys, Buried Stars, let's get into this. I do want to ask a little bit later into stream, I might actually start a poll now. Since we're only doing 3 streams this week, and I'm not going to be streaming over the weekend, that means something's gotta go. So either we're not doing the Disney supplement stream tomorrow, and we're doing a variety stream tomorrow, or we're doing Disney stream tomorrow and only 1 variety stream this week. So I'm going to put it up in the poll for you guys to decide if you want to see the variety game, or if you want to do Disney tomorrow. So it'll be a long time poll. We'll see who else gets here. Whoever misses it, well, they gotta deal with whatever we play. What do we play tomorrow? Oh. I'm going to put the name of the actual game in, so anyone who wants to check the game can go check the game as well. It's Ashina the Red Witch is the variety game. As per usual, I'll give you guys all the ability to destroy the poll and do whatever you want to. Please don't 50-50 it. That's all I'm asking. Please don't 50-50 it. 50-50s are my nightmare. Yeah, I missed chats from Virus whilst I was talking about my bike riding. Fuck you, Twitch on the PC. Don't want me to watch. Fuck you, Twitch. I have a phone. Twitch wanna fight with me? Oh shit, I'm doing things. Yeah, I've noticed I've been trying to watch streams on the tablet while painting so that I can like still engage with chat in there. And it just freezes up on the tablet and I don't know why. Like, it's completely fine on the PC, fine on my phone. Try and load it through a tablet, doesn't want to run. And it was running for the other day. Don't know why it won't run. Lack of balance, relatable. Are you like me, Dawn? Tired today? I'm tired every day. But I'm actually okay today. I went to go renew my bike license, my car license today. That was fun, because you know, standing in those queues for renewing a car license is always fun. Went to go do that today, grinded out some more Genshin. I got Barbara, who is surprisingly good. I'm surprised at how much I'm enjoying playing with Barbara. Ended up putting together a team that made me realize how many healing characters I have. Because I ended up with basically a full healing team, which is funny. You and Genshin? Look, I'm grinding, okay? I need primos so I can do Hu Tao draws. I want Hu Tao so badly. I need primos so that I can do wishes when the Hu Tao banner comes out. But thank you, Virus, and everyone in chat. I appreciate the kind words about the bike riding. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's start a game. Like I said, it seems to be like a mystery type thing. I don't know of any content warnings that could be applicable, but I suppose there will most definitely be violence. Given that it's mystery based, I'm going to assume there will be violence. Given it's anime based, I'm going to assume there will be some version of sexual content. Keep that in mind. Maybe flashing lights. Who knows? There seems to always be flashing lights. So let's do this thing. And like I said, I do feel like we're going to be doing a lot of reading. So if you don't like the sound of my voice, I suggest you mute. Okay, it autosaves. That's not lovely, but let's hope you can manually save too. Control is to skip. Weird. I'm a bit predicting, to be honest. Do I nap now or sleep one time tonight? Because bear in mind, I'm lurching 8 to 12. Yeah, I was 8 to 12 last night. Unfortunately, not 8 to 12 tonight. I thought I was.
어떤 인간도
Oh, no.
진실된 모습을 들키지 않고 두 개의 가면을 쓸
Why is it
수는
not in
없다.
English? No man for any considerable period can wear one face to himself and another to the multitude, without finally getting bewildered as to which may be the true. I hate it. I wish it was in English. I'm gonna come in here if they disliked your voice. I don't know, because they're very kind people who are like, you know what, this poor person probably needs views. Let me just open the stream and be nice. No, I actually really don't like it. Here's why. So in this instance, it's fortunate that I can press the enter button to make it then, you know, go over to the next scene. Whereas if I'm sitting, for example, at the office and I'm watching you, Virus, I'm not watching you, I'm working. So if they're doing a whole Japanese dialogue, I don't know what's happening because I can't hear anything or I can't see anything. So I'm not reading any of the text on screen. Whereas with this, I can still at least let the Japanese run and speak in Japanese, but I can still read it then afterwards in English for anyone who's not actually, you know, watching and they're busy doing something else on the side. And that's the largest reason why I don't like generally things in another language. It's really hard if you are busy multitasking, as I usually am, to follow on what's happening if you aren't, like, you know,
assholes.
thank you, Dawn. If you aren't the one that's, you know, watching.
Hello?
Like this, there you go. Snake just muted. It's confirmed Pixie watches me in silent when I play Persona 4. I don't watch you in silent, but I'm normally doing something else, hence why I never have any idea what's going on. Okay. I don't know if there is a setting, Dawn. I'll check to see if it would have a setting, because I don't see anything either. So loud. We have the interim result of the SMS vote. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna lower the voices and stuff down. That's so loud in my ears. First of all, we will reveal which contestant is now on the verge of elimination. Names are names. I'm not saying the names, okay? He's in 5th place. That person, Redhead, actually did well on most of the votes, thanks to his avid supporters on Faker. The verge of elimination, damn. You like this game already because it's Japanese? But in this interim result, he is in the bottom. Dora just brings rage and violence. Damn it, Automod! Automod always gets you, Dawn. I don't know why. Started out like in grade 2? Nah. They saying the names. They can say the names, I'll read everything else. I didn't read that because I clicked into the game instead. You shine every day. I vote for you. Squeak it clean from now on. Can't have another scandal when you're sitting in jail. Damn. We will help you make your debut in MMA. 4th place is Black hair earring emo man. Finished 2nd to last to take 4th place. Many consider him to be a betrayer for deserting his own band members to advance to the finals. Damn. This game's really loud in my ears. Let's admit it. Emo guy hard carried his band Masquerade by himself. Stop trolling, noobs. You really think Emo Dude wrote all those songs by himself? He just took advantage of his band and then abandoned them to hoard all the fame. Wow, it's all about good looks these days. Handsome guys still gain fans, no matter what they do and whom they betray. I've rooted for Emo Guy since his debut, but now I am done with him. What a cold-blooded asshole. Does he even feel anything when he sees Tae-yi crying? Look, we're gonna have to find better names for these guys, I'm not gonna lie. Traitor! Shame! This negative impression means that he's struggling badly in the viewer vote. Fox, I thought you make it work! Thank you for the resub! But please keep in mind that the current ranking is just an interim result. The only way to save your favorite from elimination is by voting for them. Now, here comes the top contestants. I'm trying to get back to some place where I can change names. Okay, blonde chick. Inaho leaped to number 3 on the list. She's a daring character at the center of attention. Dragon! Thank you for the resub! 4 months to go for the bit 1. Wait, what? 4 months to go for the bit 1 year? Wait, what? Done for the day, been doing supplier recons. Oh, ow. That sounds horrible. That sounds terrible. Ina is shining bright today. I love you, girl, with all my heart. My heart is pounding. Lol, whoops. Doesn't matter, Dragon. Thank you for the resub. Stop trying to fake it, snob. Wow. Ouch. You are so beautiful. Oh, persuaded all my friends to vote for you. Is she deliberately losing or incapable of gaining self-control? She's one of the top 3 in terms of bad personality, along with Do Yoon and Hai Sung. Look, it's Yoon and Sung and Ina. Right. Okay, so we're doing a Sheena tomorrow. Cool. No Disney this week, guys. The viewer reaction to her has been extreme. People either love her or hate her. But we will see how her online and offline fandom will influence the results.
드디어 1위와 2위입니다.
Finally,
투표 결과 1위는
finally, we have first and second places. Coming in first in the interim results.
국민 싱어송라이터이고 고이경희 선생님의 독자 이주영입니다.
Why? This is so bad. Hayuk.
이번 중간 결과에서도
I know, I've probably offended someone now.
차지합니다.
Yes, Hayuk came out on top in this interim vote. Thank you, Dragon. Hayuk's voice is so sweet. I want to hear it every day. Such a beautiful tone. This show isn't worthy of his talents. He's inherited great DNA from Baeung-hee Lee. Hayuk is going to be the winner. His performance is on another level. I think he's just trying to get a lot of attention before making his debut. Viewers showed overwhelming support for Hayuk for his gentle nature and the talent he inherited from his father. Will he be able to maintain his incredible momentum? As a result, second place goes to... Oh god. Ugh. Okay. Ji-young, who has always owned the stage despite her thorny past. Have I missed anything in chat, by the way? Just call dudes Steve and chicks Karen. Steve and Karen. I feel like that's gonna get very confusing after a while. Got a new mark today, so my volume game leveled up. Nice. Even her so much time. Even her panic attacks couldn't break her spirit. That's the fun of it. Chaos. Run, Huyan, run, Huyan, run. Oh god, okay. You're not supposed to appear on TV if you have a guilty conscience. So lovely. I'm looking forward to listening to the songs from this episode. Can't wait. Panic attack, my ass. What a fake. Drop that mask, girl. She's always been like that, pretending to be beautiful, begging for sympathy. Don't fall for it. I just voted for her. Really love seeing her on stage. I hope she ends up in first place. She's on another level along with Hayuk. Her talent was not recognized well during her years in Beloved, but she's always been a gifted singer. Wow. I've already forgotten Redhead's name. He looks pissed as shit. Emo dude in the back just looks miserable as hell. These top 5 contestants survived the fierce competition and made it to the finals. They're unleashing their talent and passion to fulfill their dreams. His name is Steve. There's only going to be one winner, so you can't give up or hesitate. This is a survival game. You either survive or perish. Season 4 had the highest ratings and vote count in the history of the franchise. It's so anime. So which contestant do you think will claim the throne of honor and riches?
잊혀진 재능을 발굴하는 서바이벌 오디션 베리드 스타.
Buried Stars is a survival audition where you will see hidden talents blossom.
곧 승자와 패자, 생존자와 그렇지 못한 자가 밝혀집니다.
Who will survive and win, and who will lose and perish? We're about to find out. I just want to check something. Okay. I think I made them softer, right? Yeah, I think I made them softer. Except now I don't know how to get out of this again. Whoop. I clicked out of the game. Oh gosh, is this gonna get weird right off the bat? Yoon bit down on his lip. I'm on live TV. I need to keep my face straight. I'm losing and perishing every day. Yeah, I'm gonna be losing and perishing on the bike. Betrayer! Why don't I just give up now? And reveal the truth to everyone. Wow. Oh shit! Oh, now I remember what this game is about. While he's dead, one less name to try and remember. Cool. That's a good started. That it did. Hey, autosave.
아니지.
You don't mean this, do you? Oh, we're having a flashback?
처음부터 이럴 작정이었어?
Has this been your intent all along?
한도윤? 이제 시간이 없어.
We don't have time.
다 깨진 걸 언제까지 맞춰보고 있을
Is
거야?
each voice like... Are they all different?
다 깨진 걸 언제까지
Oh no, it's just
맞춰보고
to
있을
repeat
거야?
it? Oh god, okay, that's just to repeat it. Never mind. Stop trying to put together broken pieces. Time to watch Pixie play this game, and when I play it, I do the opposite.
지금이야말로 자신을 시험해봐야지.
This is the time to test your true potential.
잘 생각해.
Think wisely.
기회를 주는 거야.
Think wisely. I'm giving you a chance.
자, 대답은?
Oh shit! A ghost!
Thank you, Beast, for the lurk. So, what's your answer?
저한테 뭘 기대하세요?
What do you expect me to do?
좋게 봐주시는 건 감사하지만 그럴 순 없어요.
Thank you for holding me in high regard, but I can't do that. Can't what?
동고동락했던 밴드를 저버리고 배신자라는 모욕을 감수하면서 본선에 오른 한도윤.
They weren't going to give me a chance to read that, sadly. Sorry to anyone who wasn't watching. Oh, that sounded like stuff being crunched. With the exact same mic as you, Pixie, come to think of it, it's possible. It's one of the cheaper mics, so it's possible. Eventually I'll get a new one, but this one works for now. Yoon opened his eyes, but he couldn't see anything. He could only feel his eyes blinking. Still alive? Well, that's good. Maybe. Never mind, not good. Heavy breathing. Oh, you're probably out of balls, Dawn. Yoon bumped into something as he slowly stretched out his body. Another body? He realized he was trapped in a narrow space. Fortunately, he wasn't pinned or injured. But the thought of his small fortune did not last too long. I mean, Virus, you can see what mic I have in my About section. Which reminds me, I still need to update the stuff on my About section. Is Hayuk okay? What about the audience and the staff? How long was I knocked out for? There was no way to find out. His senses were slowly recovering, but the intense pain forced out a groan. Exact same mic as you. Paid 500 for it on special. It's usually 1.1. Yeah, I think mine was a bit more than 500 when I bought it, but yeah, it is pretty expensive, but also cheap for like decent-ish sounding mic. Huh? I'm confused, Dragon. What? I wasted a great ball on a sentry. Well done, Dawn. Well done. His trembling limbs were filled with goosebumps. He never imagined that his end would look like this. Oh yeah, you need to update your... Yeah, that's not what I actually meant. I meant I need to update the little pictures. I actually got other ones. I'm here to disappoint. He couldn't even think of blaming anyone right now. A cold sweat rolled down his cheek, snapping him out of his thoughts. Luke. Hope he's safe, so that he can tell the others that I sacrificed myself to save him. Wow! Wow! That's your thought? You're not like, oh, I hope he's okay for the sake of him being okay. No, 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 no. I hope he's okay so that he can tell everyone I was the hero. He's alive because of me. Then some microphone with stand. Black is the one I have. Yeah, same. Except mine's not on a stand anymore. It's now very awkwardly on an arm that has been rigged because it doesn't come with the ability to actually be on an arm, which is why I want to do the upgrade, because the other one I'm looking at has slightly better sound quality and can actually properly be put on an arm, where this one cannot. And the stand works fine, but the thing with the stand is it gets in my way. And where it was standing, it was basically right by the UPS, which was why there was so much like sound coming back off the UPS from the fans and everything, from the PC, the UPS, all that stuff. So I moved it. That is not doing that anymore. But sadly, it doesn't come with a thingy. When isn't your thing rigged? True. But yeah, it doesn't come with an adapter to actually put it like onto an arm, where the other one I'm looking at does. So that Yoon Han is not just a betrayer. All about the image, isn't it? Oh my God.
이 배신자!
My poor eyeballs. Yoon squeezed his eyes shut. I need to take the mouse off the screen so I can do screenshots without the mouse in it. Okay, someone's live. Oh, that sounds like more bone crunching. Yoon was startled by the voice and banged his head into something. Ouch. He definitely just said, "You patient, ha." Okay, you can Yoon. I've literally already forgotten who these characters are, I'm not gonna lie. I can't place names. All I've got is emo dude, redhead, blonde chick, emo chick, and basically Ken. Is that you? So, wasn't Hayuk Ken? I think Hayuk... Is Hayuk Ken? I think Hayuki's Ken. I think. Who's the betrayer? Is the betrayer the emo dude? Pretty sure. Game capture in your streaming software, and it gives you options to hide curses while OBS does.
Mosen407 says
Nah,
it's my favorite scarf
my
streamer. Hello, Groom and Frames.
Hello, Mosen. How you doing? We're playing the game that actually won the roulette that was your original number that you chose on Twitter, until I realized that the playtime on the game is 26 hours and realized that it's a bit long for variety games. So it's now a regular Wednesday game. I can hear you, Yoon. Hang in there. He must be down there. Down here. Down somewhere. Ow. Visual novels are long. Yeah, clearly. The voices drew closer. I didn't really take note of the fact that it was a visual novel, I'll be honest. The blinding light pierced his eyes as he was pulled up. I just realized I could probably totally use the facial expressions on my PNG character instead of just being a face.
괜찮아?
You alright? Ken.
형,
I'm glad you're okay.
너 아니었으면 난...
If it wasn't for you, Oh, good. Good. He gets to believe he's a hero. 60 to 80 hours to complete, and I have about 30 hours in it now. Jeez Louise. The beginning. 11:10 p.m. Betrayer. Okay, yeah. Emo dude. Betrayer is emo dude. We just call them Betrayer. We just do that. What did you say about my game number? So Mosen, you remember when I was gonna start for the week, I put up on Twitter to put a number down in Twitter for the like usual thing that I would do and do like the whole thing and then put it in the spinny wheel. So your number actually won, and it was this game. So this was supposed to be the game we played as the variety game. However, then I went to go look at what the time span for the game is, so I could like estimate how many streams it's going to be before I have to get the next one lined up. And it's 26 hours, apparently. 26 hours plus. Party! Dalek, welcome in. So I decided to nix the idea of putting it in as a variety game because, you know, I get bored very quickly, and thus 3 games where I'm playing the same game every week for I don't know how long didn't appeal to me. But I was looking for a game to replace Spiritfarer because Spiritfarer we are done with. I was going to do Song Grow of the Evertree, which I've been wanting to play now for a while. But I wasn't really sure how it would go over on stream. So I just decided, well, conveniently, this game's going to be pretty long. And the idea with the Wednesday streams is that they're not supposed to be like a Disney game or like the Disney game where it just goes on and on and on and on. So this one worked out where it's a longer game. So like the Spiritfarer game, which was intended to only actually be, I think 30 hours was the max that someone got to, something like that. So it's a longer game, but not as long, and it would still allow me to do the variety for the Friday and Saturday games, so we can change it up just about every second to third week. Because otherwise, I just get bored. Should I get, like, jelly beans for winning? Whenever I see you, Mosen, I'll get you jelly beans. But you like sour sweets. Would you prefer something sour? Or has the toxic waste been all the sour you can handle? According to Google, this is a survival game instead of a visual novel. I think it's probably both. It's probably a bit of both. The bassist of the indie band Masquerade. He joined the audition show with his band, but he alone made it to the finals. For this, he has been dubbed the Betrayer. Okay, so Emo Dude is the Betrayer. Yund is the Betrayer. I'm probably gonna forget this, guys. Yun is the Betrayer. Sour jelly beans? You get sour jelly beans? Hayuk. Ken. Hayuk is Ken. If I call someone Ken, it's Hayuk. A performer who has consistently topped the charts since the preliminaries. He is the son of legendary singer Byung Hee Lee. Ah, look, I don't like sour sweets, so it makes sense I wouldn't know. Also, you're welcome, Delek, for the squeaky. A profile is a personal or past story about a character. You can get profiles in many different ways as you play. So it's going to be another choices matter thing. I need a name for this person. Someone help. Well, I mean, Seal, I suppose, is fine. But I know you do get it. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't really eat sweets in general. I don't like sweets in general, so that makes sense. Nah, Kyle. I'm gonna forget that name. Probably, because I don't know what to reference it to, you know? Are you okay?
사이라, 무사했구나.
Glad to see you're safe too.
데는?
Are you hurt? Floor director. Steele is a floor director for Buried Stars. He helps the producer do various jobs around the stage and knows all of the finals contestants.
잠깐 기절했었지만 괜찮은 것 같아요.
I just blacked out for a second, but I'm fine.
무대 쪽은 그나마 덜 무너졌어요.
The stage managed to stay intact, but it was still close. Oh shit! Now what?
도윤아.
Again, I need to remember to do. Ah, wait, no, that was the wrong one too. Was that 5 or 6? Oh, there we go. I knew I pressed the wrong button. Clue keywords include information on the current situation or characters. In communication, they can be used as a conversation topic. I thought there must be a reason why things are being highlighted in yellow. The stage collapsed instantly. Oh, great. As he turned back, he noticed the somber expression on their faces.
형, 지금 이럴 때가 아니에요.
You need to pull yourself together. Oh, this is... okay.
도윤아, 움직일 수 있어?
Do you think you can move? Ken's eyes were trembling, while Seal tightly clenched onto his messenger bag. This isn't the time to stay weak. Let's assess the situation here first.
이젠 좀 괜찮아.
I'm feeling better, but... Right after collapse, communication started. Wow, that was 5 minutes. Starts communication. You can acquire reaction keywords by talking with others using clue keywords. In communication, you can see acquirable reaction keywords and acquisition state. On the keyword selection screen, why'd I read that so weird? You can determine your current rapport level with another person through their facial expressions and speech bubbles. Okay. On the communication and conversation screens, you can check your rapport levels with each character. You know, that sounds like a lot of information and stuff. How about we just play the game, and if everyone dies at the end, then that's no surprise for me. Who am I playing as? Who am I? Am I emo dude? I think I'm emo dude right now. My brain is refusing to take any of this in, so please excuse me for asking dumb questions. Dawn? Mine isn't taking it in either. Okay. I'm thinking that's a lot of info for you to remember, Pixie. Yeah, I don't remember shit. I'm just gonna play the game. And if everyone's dead at the end, then oh well. We all hate each other and we all died. Ah, damn. Alright, let's talk to Ken. This was bound to happen. The stage collapsed instantly.
대체
The stage was changed at the last minute, right? Look at this anime style. Yeah, it completely messed up our choreo as well. I'm
그랬지.
pressing shift. Dude, why are my hands so stupid? Click the right buttons! Anyway. They switched to the new stage because it's got more seats, right?
그치만
But they didn't have to rush it though. Okay, regarding the abrupt stage relocation, went too far, they tried to move the stage too quickly. It was due to the unexpected level of popularity, they suddenly needed more seats. Honestly, if it risks a person's safety, and I also feel like given who this person is and he's trying to improve his image, he'd go with whatever seemed like the right thing to say. So I'm probably gonna be with that one.
맞아.
Yeah, they overdid it. They should have at least double-checked the condition of this location. Hey, we did the right thing. Rapport is a stat indicating the level of trust and closeness that other characters feel toward you. It will change depending on your communication dialogues and choices. If your rapport is high and certain conditions are met, a special event will be triggered. If your rapport is low, a character might refuse to talk with you. Remember that rapport also affects your scenario tree.
그러니까
Basically, do the right thing! Gotcha. I agree. The staff members also had much to complain about.
그거야.
Mandy, welcome in! Who wouldn't have? Things were too hasty. We're currently talking to Ken and the Betrayer. Because the names are too hard for me to remember. So, brown-haired perfect Nance is Ken. Your piercing person and that we are apparently currently playing as is the Betrayer. Not my words. Name in the game. Just saying. Oh great, we have a sanity bar. Well, we all know this guy's insane, so moving on. Sanity refers to your mental health. It is affected by your choices as well as your situation. When it drops to 0, it is game over. What, do you just die due to insanity? They would even revise scripts the night before filming. It was all such a joke. Sanity bar? Damn, game's gonna Oh man, Ken nodded angrily. Yes, and this is the result. Reaction keyword. They hurriedly changed the venue and expanded the stage for the final round. Okay, so we have 1 of 2 and we can't speak to Ken anymore. Oh, Seal's mad. Reminds me of the Fahrenheit game. Wait, what game is that, Dawn? Sorry, you're gonna be in and out trying to get dinner sorted and the kids back in routine. No worries, Mandy, don't worry about it. Focus on the kitties. Look, our sanity bar is pretty shit, I'm just gonna say. My concerns didn't matter. Oh. Okay.
이럴 줄은.
So I get the idea Seal wasn't in favor of this whole thing. It's literally called Fahrenheit? Hold on, I'm gonna look into that. Also, Mandy, if you can hear me, I did look into Hades. I can't remember if I told you. I did look into Hades and I've put it in my wish list. So I will keep an eye out for when it goes on sale. I don't know how much I'll enjoy playing it, but I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I play another game I didn't like. I've played a couple of those on here already. So just yell at me if you need me. Alrighty. What a disaster.
그거 있잖아.
In North America, it is apparently called the Indigo Prophecy. Okay, I'll write both down just in case the name here by me is also different. Because sometimes the names are different from here to wherever. So I will write down Indigo Prophecy as well. And then we'll see which one pops up. Maybe it's just something you need to play to see if you like or not. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I say I will look at it anyway and get it and play it. And if I don't enjoy it, then I know, you know? Like I said, I mean, I really thought I would enjoy playing the Life is Strange games because I enjoyed watching the playthroughs and I enjoyed the game in general from the playthroughs. I didn't enjoy playing it at all. So maybe I enjoy playing, you know, a game I didn't think I would enjoy playing. But otherwise, completely different game. No worries. So we've streaming it. Wants to come join in vibes. Hope everyone is having a rocking day today. Legit Dinosaur, welcome in and thank you for joining in. We are playing a random game, which honestly, I don't know how it's gonna go. I'll be honest. I have no idea how this is gonna go. We're just playing the game and seeing what happens. Is a game I used to love a lot though. Fahrenheit? I'm assuming you're referring to Fahrenheit, Dawn. Thank you, Fox. Oh my gosh, that picture. That's great. That picture is great. Oh man. I'm going to dip out for now. Hopefully I'll catch you before you end stream. No worries, Mosen. I'm gonna end in like an hour though. But thank you for popping in. Yeah, okay. I'll look into it. I'm down. I mean, Dawn, I think you know this by now, and most of the people in chat will know this by now. I'm pretty much down to play just about anything and give anything a try. So I'll look into it. We weren't supposed to perform here.
맞아요.
Yes, they wanted a bigger stage. But people were talking about the bent steel frames and the falling dust. Good lord. They were talking about that already and they still went ahead? Are they insane? I just realized I could just do this instead of... Okay, it's not going to be lower, I think, for you guys. Well, for me, but it'll be low for you. I'm just going to lower my own voice as well. Because I see I'm going up in the red zone and nobody wants that. Because then you guys are going deaf. Okay, moving on. I just think it's still too high, but whatever. But people were talking about bent steel frames and falling dust. Yeah, they rushed everything. And just look at it now.
괜찮아?
Okay, so Seal wasn't in agreement with this whole thing. Maybe the stage built his sanity bar was low. Mine is in the minus. Honestly, Dawn, I think mine is too. Oh my god, I swear my bar went even higher. Stop it. There we go. I was opposed to changing the stage from the get-go. Not heard. I should calm him down. It was an expected accident? Imagine being so cruel. You're just like, clearly the guy's upset about everything that's happening and you just go, yeah, well, you should have expected this to happen. Oh, no, don't do that one. The seal annoyed by the poor construction.
혹시
Imagine. Are you hurt?
네?
Me?
아무래도요.
Just a little scratch. I'm alright. You must have heard. They were rushing construction to get everything finished before the finals.
너무 나갔어요.
There were so many warning signs. Like you said, the frames were bent and dust was falling from the ceiling. Jeez. Oh, a little heart up. Yeah. We did the right thing. What do you know? Maybe I won't kill everyone for once. That's why I told them not to rush it. Pushing through to meet a tighter deadline. Oh, shit. My sanity went down, though. How is that even possible? Seal fiddled with his messenger bag.
네.
Well, that's how things work in this industry. The show was a big success.
말하자면
Anything is possible as long as we have the momentum to keep on rolling. They can literally demand and execute any task in a rush. Shoddy construction of the stage foreshadowed its collapse. Okay, so we got all the things that we could get. ADV, welcome in. How you doing? It's like a Cthulhu game? I mean, I don't know. It's like apparently I'm gonna get this person death by insanity game. I'm improving my relationship with people, but I'm killing their sanity apparently. After acquiring all available reaction keywords, you can end the communication. If you have some unused clue keywords, you can try another communication. Even if it ends, sanity and rapport could be affected. I'm trying to figure out what's happening here. Should I leave now and move on? I mean, it doesn't look like we can get anything else. Except talking to Ken about the fact that, you know, this stuff was foreshadowed, basically. I'm worried about this poor dude's sanity bar, though. I think we're gonna get Emo dead before we even go anywhere. No more clues to discuss? Oh, so it's not gonna let me talk anyway. Never mind then. Bee-bong. Sanity worsened. Naturally. Our rapport improved with everybody. We just may be slowly killing Emo. Oh well. Ay ay ay. The dizziness was almost gone. Yoon chewed over the conversation he had just had.
얘기는 다 해봤어.
I talked to everyone.
조금 정리해보자.
So let me get this straight. Using keywords you've acquired, you can recap the story or decide the direction of the flow. Why is there so much happening in this freaking game where all I'm doing is clicking a button? And clicking a button, I still can't remember to do something as simple as clicking the damn button to change my face. Life is a way of grinding you down, even for computer game characters. Right? Shoddy construction of the stage foreshadowed its collapse. They hurriedly changed the venue and expanded the stage for the final round. Let's recap what Yoon spoke about with the two men. Well, I mean, we only have two things, so... Select A to continue. Oh wow, okay. What is happening? There was clear evidence of shoddy construction. The stage for the show was constructed in a hurry. The workers were rushed to erect metal pillars and install heavy lights.
천장에서 가루가 떨어졌어.
Stuff
벽에
was
금간
falling
것도 봐.
from the ceiling. I saw cracks in the walls. Shit! The contestants and staff had already warned of the dangers, but nothing changed. Everything was rushed due to the terrible decision to relocate the stage.
거의 쫓기는 것처럼 옮겼어.
The decision to relocate was made hastily. This was done to secure more seats for the audience. Even the rehearsals had to be done all over again, and all the objections were ignored.
위에서 강행하면 끝까지 토달 수 있는 사람은 없지.
Who could refuse instructions coming from a higher up?
급박한 무대 이전 때문에 강행했던 부실.
Forcing the stage relocation led to the shoddy construction.
공개 참사는 시간이었어.
This is so intense! It was only a matter of time until this happened. Okay, geez Louise, there's more information? Communication conclusion keyword. If you succeed in recapping or suggesting a proper keyword, you will receive a conclusion keyword. Okay. Conclusion keyword reasons for collapse. Show executives rushed construction to expand the stage while ignoring all the objections and warning signs. The result was shoddy workmanship. It saves pretty regularly. A hand reached out to Do-yoon.
이나
I
씨,
said that name wrong.
그리고
I don't
다른
care.
사람들 찾아봐야죠.
Gonna make a nice cup of green milk tea in my 700ml cup. Jeez, Dawn, that's a huge cup. We have to look for Ina and the
그래,
others.
혹시 신호
Yes.
가는지
And
확인해보세요.
check if you get any signal.
전화도 되잖아요.
You have the phone app.
스마트워치요.
Look at
쇼에서
the
쓴 거.
smartwatch that B-Stars gave you. Clue keyword, the contestants are wearing this all-in-one smartwatch with various features. Doesn't it get cold though, Dawn? Yoon checked his left wrist. Everything related to the show, including the clothes, background facilities, and accessories, was sponsored. And it was mandatory for all contestants to use the sponsored products. This all-in-one smartwatch was one of them. Many different companies sponsored the show. All the contestants had to use their products. Okay?
아이 젠장.
Shit.
전화 안 터져.
I can't get any signal.
나도야.
Me neither. The two of them felt bitter.
거기.
I mean, you know, I feel like nearly dying, you have the right to be bitter. Who's there? Oh, geez, blinded.
혜성아,
I can't remember what this one's name was.
도윤이 형.
Someone suggest name for red hair dude. Rookie. Okay, thank you, game. The youngest among the top 5 contestants with a cute and adorable image. He did well in the voting until a scandal concerning his violence at school broke out. Oh no.
규혁이 형?
서혜성.
장세일, 너도냐?
Wow, he's not happy that Seal's alive. Damn. The silhouette of someone could be seen behind the mumbling Haesung.
뒤에는 누구야?
Who's that behind you?
영희 누나야. 깨어나서 발견했어.
Young, I found soon after I woke up. Former career, well we can't use that as the name. You know what? You're a vampire. You look like a vampire. You're a vampire. Her fascinating voice and singing ability enabled her to make her debut as a girl group member, but she was criticized for getting involved in a scandal at the time.
얘들아, 다
Is
무사해?
everyone okay? Robert.
대체 무슨 일이야 이게?
What on earth happened here?
누나야말로 괜찮아요?
What about you? Are you alright?
죽는 줄 알았어.
Yeah, though I was going to die. Okay. The two of them carefully went to the center of the stage.
타이밍 미쳤어. 눈앞으로
You
쏟아졌다니까.
know, I feel like considering the fact that you're on the stage to just collapse, why would you purposefully want to go back there? It was a close call. Something fell right in front of me.
뒤로 날라서 기절한 거지.
Lucky that I
설쳤으면
jumped back.
끝장났어.
If I had taken one more step forward, I wouldn't be here talking with you.
다른 사람들은 어떻게 됐을까?
What about the others? What happened to everyone else?
가족이랑 관객들, 스텝은?
Our families and audience, and staff.
이나 씨도 아직 없어요. 무슨 일이 생긴 건?
Oh shit, I forgot Control does that!
잠깐.
Sorry guys! My bad! I forgot Control does that! Hold on. I forgot Control would do that. Okay, we're not gonna be using my faces until I've rebound the keys. Except I don't know how to rebind the keys. Like this doesn't give me... I don't know how to rebind the keys. Oh wait, we can go through the dialogue at least. Okay. You're all alive. Okay, someone's all alive. A shadow figure ran toward the Yoon. Ugh, it hurts. Did I break your ribs? You just did, I guess. Oh my, everyone's okay. Whoop, that went very fast. Yes, thanks to you, Ina. Don't thank me. Beastars is totally trash now. The tension momentarily passed when Ina joined them. Now that Ina is here, we have all the contestants. The contestants checked on one another. The top 5 consisting of Gayu Huyuk Lee, Du Yoon Han, Hai Seng Seo, Young Min, Ina Oh, and the floor director Seo Chang. There were a total of 6 people. I heard an announcement to evacuate the building right before the collapse. There are 2 exits at the back of the audience section. There. Do you think all the others got out through the exits? Yes, I guess, since we don't see any of them. So everyone else escaped, right? Wait. Okay. That's who we are now. Wait. Check under settings. I can't get to settings. This is the problem. I don't know how to get to settings. Because A is gonna auto-run everything. I'm pressing escape, but that's not doing anything. Usually that works. So I actually don't know how to get to the settings. Because S, this is all that S does. So that doesn't really help me. Maybe backspace? I thought backspace would do it, but backspace I think is just auto-saving or something. If I do F keys, we're going to scroll through my scenes, Dawn. Buried stars, Mandy. Tab? Nope, tab does nothing. Welcome over, trying to spice up, but no worries, virus. Ages ago, setting often used to be on F1 or STH. Yeah, if I press F1, we're gonna go back into the loading screen.
피디님, 신승현 피디님도 나갔겠지?
So, yeah, I can't. I mean, I could... Actually, you know what I can do, though? Hold on. This might work better. Give me a second. What I can maybe do is... Oh, god damn it. Would you work? Oh, shit. What I can maybe do... Give me a sec while I just... If you see the emojis changing, it's me trying to fix things so that I can actually try and use these. And probably forget that I've done this. The next time I freaking go live. Oh, that's the wrong thing to do. There you go. It's that one. And this one. And this one. Okay. It should work now, maybe. Hopefully. Emulator, welcome in, how you doing? The beautiful avatar. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you guys like the little PNG tuber. Personally, I adore my little PNG tuber's cozy that I got. The cozy, literally the cutest thing on the planet. There's so many emotions. I'm feeling everything. Okay, moving on. Do you think the producer escaped too? Your bucket of tea. Doesn't tea get cold though, Dawn? Like, so big. Doesn't it get cold? How fair is the grown one? I'm okay, emulator. How are you doing? I'm hot though. I'm sweating. It's very hot. The primary producer for Buried Stars Season 4. She's famous for making hit shows. She kind of looks a lot like Vampirica over here. Must have escaped safely. The stage has collapsed like this. Difficult to say. She's definitely alive. Just like we are safe. I would say it's difficult to say she's alive. Sorry, y'all.
글쎄요.
Well, are we playing as this guy throughout the whole thing? It's right in front of my face, so I just keep drinking. Okay, fair enough. She only gets down to the stage of warm. Lost a day somewhere this week, so a little worried for tomorrow. Wait, what do you mean you lost a day? Dogs are like, what do you mean you lost a day? Dumb Bear, welcome in. Wow.
천장 쪽이 지탱해줘서 다 무너지진
Since the
않았어요.
ceiling was partially destroyed, some areas must be intact.
그치만 PD님 있던 쪽은
But the area where
거의
she was
무너져
standing
버렸고.
is nearly crushed. Thank you, Dragon.
피디님
Oops.
어디 계셨더라?
Vampirica
기억이
didn't
안
like
나요.
that. Where was she before the accident? I can't remember. I was convinced it was Tuesday all day. I mean, I almost thought it was Thursday for a minute earlier. I feel like I lost a day due to disassociation. Yeah.
저기 무너진 쪽이었을 거야. 찾아보면 있을지도.
In that crushed area? Maybe you should search that area.
있는 상태로
She must be alive, right? Okay, what's with the face in the background? Is Mans okay? Nobody responded to Seal. No one seemed to know what exactly had happened right after the collapse.
관객들 스텝 정말로 다 빠져나간 건가?
The audience and staff, did they really escape?
바깥에 연락할 방법 없을까?
Is there a way to communicate with the outside world? Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Steve looks real worried. He does. He really does. You may suggest one of your keywords available to give an opinion or answer. So we should be able to say the Be Smart. The smartwatch. But the thing is, the smartwatch isn't working. Is that not what they said?
스마트워치요. 다들 한번 확인해 보세요.
All their faces are like, oh my god. Our smartwatches. We should all check them. Oh. Well, you're not the one who suggested it in the first place.
워치가 있었지?
My goodness, we have the watches. You were in the room, Ken. Oh my god.
쇼에서 준 거.
The staff gave them to us. Oh look, we're making
그 생각을
friends.
못했지?
Why didn't I think of that?
먼저 해본 사람 없어?
Has anyone tried it yet?
한
Okay.
사람이라도 되면 일단 성공이에요.
All we need is just one working watch. Okay, good. We got some sanity. That's good.
연락처 하나도 기억 안 나. 어떡하지?
No one thought to check their watch before this. Guess their talent is so easy. Oh no. Contacts. I can't remember any. What do I do?
언니, 그게 중요한 게 아니야. 119부터.
That's not important. Try calling 911 first.
그래, 무사하단 걸 알려야 돼.
Yes, we need to let them know we're alive.
내 건 아직도 신호 안 잡혀. 다른 사람은?
I still don't have a signal. What about you guys?
누구 되는 분 없어요?
Anyone?
나 전화 들었어.
Woo! All eyes are on Ina. They couldn't hear what the other person was saying.
프로필?
Profiles? Ours?
무슨 얘기야?
What are they asking for? Does this place not have windows and doors like... Good point, Dawn.
프로필 어떻게 잘못된 건지 제대로 알려달래.
Our profiles! They want to know why our profiles are all mixed up.
베스타
Our
프로필?
B-Stars profiles?
우리 키랑 몸무게, 혈액형
Hello, Matt.
다
Okay,
어디서
welcome in. How
나왔잖아.
are you doing? Yeah, our heights, weights, and blood types were all mixed up.
구조대가 확실히
The
알아야겠네.
rescue team wants to know the correct information. How do they know it's mixed up? Everyone quickly corrected their profiles. Hot in yourself? Same. It is so hot. The profiles were edited after receiving the rescue team's request. The overall info, including height and weight, is mixed up. Thank you, Dragon.
네, 알겠어요. 여보세요?
Yeah, okay. Hello? Okay, we'll do.
그렇게 할게요. 네.
Yep. Ina slowly lowered her watch.
뭐라고 그래?
What are they saying?
사라진 사람들은 괜찮대? 구조대는 바로 온대?
They rescued others safely? Is the rescue team going to be here soon? In order for us to come rescue you, need to update and correct your charts. Don't die in the meantime, bye! The sun must go. Bring on winter. I agree. I 100% agree. I hate summer so much.
그게
Of all the seasons to be born into, there was 4, and I happened to be born in the one season I hate the most. How unfortunate. Well, Ina continued with a grim expression.
사고 터지자마자
The
신고는
accident
갔대.
was reported immediately.
일단 우리 여기
I told them
있다고
our
말-
location.
다른 사람들은?
And what happened to the others?
무대 주변으로는 조금 시간이 있었대.
People around the stage had time to escape.
탈출했다는 거야?
So they escaped safely?
관객들, 가족들, 후방 스텝도 빠져나갔다고 그랬어.
The audience, our families, and staff at the back. They all escaped.
다들
What a
잘
relief.
빠져나갔구나.
They all got out safely. Then how come we were the only people that didn't escape? I'm so confused. Surely, like, if everyone is busy leaving, right? Don't you see the masses of people evacuating the building? What? I'm in winter right now. Yay! Lucky you, Dawn. My European blood runs through, even though I was born and raised here. Yeah, no, I just hate summer so much. Swap. What a relief they all got out safely.
여긴 우리만 있다는
So we are the only ones here.
신승현 PD는 연락이 안 된대.
Haven't been able to contact Sun Young. She's not answering.
피디님도
If I
빠져나간 거
wreck
아니었어?
names while trying to say them, I deeply apologize, okay? I feel like it's probably no less offensive than me just giving them all other names at this point. Didn't she escape with the others?
오히려 이쪽에 있냐고 물어보더라고.
They actually asked me if she was with us. Well, that's probably not good. Gone missing. She wasn't found among the survivors inside or those who escaped. Everyone is asking about her whereabouts. She lies. She does it on purpose.
잠깐, 우리는 언제 꺼내준대?
Wait, what about us? When are they going to get to us? Young interrupted. Ina hesitated, but went on.
건물 외벽이 무대를 감싸는 것처럼 무너졌대.
Apparently, the outer walls of this building collapsed as if it covered the stage.
구조대가 당장 들어올 수는
So it will take some time for the rescue team to get here. Yes, my lovey. What's it, Bubba? Sorry guys, Doggo just joined. Yes, my lovey. What? What's it? You've been outside in the sun. Just no. So it will take some time for the rescue team to get here.
뭐?
Oh no.
더 안 무너지려면
To
하나씩
avoid further
해체하면서 와야
collapse,
된대.
they have to dismantle each section one by one.
야,
Okay,
본론.
well, we're all dead.
언젠데?
Cut to the chase. So when's that going to be?
적어도
At
6시간은
least 6
넘는다고.
hours. Oh, come on, it's 6 hours. What are you guys stressing about? It's not like it's days. Most of the staff members and the audience managed to escape to a safe area. It will take at least 6 hours for the rescue team to arrive. It's, I don't know, like, it's 6 hours. Just sit in one spot, have a chat, make yourselves like a little picnic without food, Sag, but yeah, just deal with it. For fuck's sake. 6 hours?
나 돌겠네.
You've got to be kidding me.
뜸들이다 왕창 무너지면
What if this whole place comes tumbling down? Well, that you gotta hope on a prayer that it doesn't. You took a look around the stage.
무대 상태 좋아 보이진
The
않아.
stage condition looks pretty bad.
다른 탈출구는 전혀 없대?
There are no other
공연
exits?
다 체크했대.
They've already checked the whole blueprint.
지금 상태론
But no
출구가
exits
없다고.
are available at the moment.
구하러 올 때까지 버티란 얘긴가?
They want us just to hold out until they come.
우리 프로필은 왜 확인한 거야?
By the way, why did you check our profiles?
그게
Well,
신원을 정확히
they needed to
파악해야
confirm our identifying info, just in case. What? In case there are casualties? I mean, fair, but like for a rescue, just get the people out. They needed the correct height, weight, and blood type information to properly identify each survivor. How about get the people out the wreckage first? Worry about that shit for medical purposes. Feeling burdened by everyone's attention, Ina took a step back.
전화 됐다 안 됐다 할 수 있으니까 벨소리 무음이면 소리로 바꿔두래.
Since we might get the signal again, they told me to unmute the ringtone.
방금 통화도 녹음했어. 들어보면 더 자세히.
Did that not work? Did Firebot stop working again? Because it likes to do that. Firebot, hello? Poop. No, I don't. It could just be the bot stopped working. Ay, ay, ay. I hate this bot. I'm just telling you guys. I both love and hate this bot simultaneously. Wait, where is my dark one? Wait, is it not there? Oh, I think it's because possibly have the wrong thing. I think you need Reaper. Cupcake. I think. I should just change it to dark, to be honest. But if I change it now... No, that's not the right one either. Nope, I think I just didn't set it up because I'm dumb. Either that, or I'm not seeing it, which also very possible. Apparently I didn't set it up. The fuck? I set up the cute one, but not the dark one? Why did I do that? Interesting. Let's see if I can fix this. I don't know if it's gonna work immediately with this bot, but that's fine. Also just used the wrong one. Wait, why did I copy this one? Dum dum. Wow, I'm being very smart today, guys. Hey, do the right thing. That one. This one. I swear I did it though. Unless it deleted? Somehow? Huh. Could have sworn I did do this one. Well. I'll fix it another time, but hopefully it works now. Okay, let's see. Derailed stream. I derailed stream. Ah, shoot. Thing doesn't automatically pick things up. There we go. I'll fix it another time. Uncle, welcome in. Thank you. I like my little PNG. It's no VTuber, but you know. I recorded our conversation. It will tell you the details. The watch didn't play anything.
눌렀는데?
I thought I pressed it.
뭔가
Something
잘못됐나
is not
봐.
working.
뭐 하자는 플레이야?
The rage. Satch. To be fair, Jesus. To be fair, Cupcake, it has been well established that in terms of my bots, they normally lie. Are you pulling our legs or something?
똑바로 해야지.
How careless! We can't afford to make any mistakes in this kind of situation. It looked like Ina, the only one who had successfully made a call, was cornered. Sure, we fine. The rescue team is on the way. Panic doesn't help anything. Don't panic. As to what to say, the others who are feeling anxious. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. Why are you freaking out over the fact that she didn't record the conversation? So what? So she didn't record the conversation. And she freaking got the call through. I'm not 69% pixie either. I mean, you could be more, you could be less. My bot has a tendency to just lie. We've established this. It just lies all the time. I feel like... I mean, you guys can confirm, but I feel like it normally lies about like one part. It also has a tendency to be really stingy on cookies. Don't get all worked up. I assume you too.
일부러 그런 게 아니잖아요.
She didn't do it on purpose.
왜 이나 씨한테 화를 내세요?
Why are you guys getting mad at Ina? Exactly.
너희들
You guys. Wait,
내가
it's
멍청이
true.
군 거
I made a
사실이잖아.
mistake.
언니도 자기 할 말 한 거야.
You just said that's what she had to say.
아니야.
No,
내가
I
너무
got carried
흥분했어.
away.
소리 질러서.
I'm sorry for yelling at you. Oh, oops. Well, guess we're not friends anymore. An awkward silence lingered.
넌
Are
괜찮아?
you okay?
언니 상황 알잖아.
You know about her
그럴 수
condition. I understand her.
지금도 견디고 있을 거야.
I bet she's on the verge of a breakdown. The Yun had no choice but to nod. They were successful in contacting people outside, but it didn't help lighten the mood. Ina's phone recording didn't work. What kind of condition are the other smartwatches in? What are their thoughts about the mixed up profiles? The Yun decided to raise some questions. Okay, why is this one person so intent on getting so much information? It's only been 10 minutes, are you kidding me? I'm starting to see now why this game is so long. Oh my gosh, there's more stuff to learn? No! Okay, now you can use the memo, record, contacts, and settings apps of the smartwatch. Oh jeez. You can check keywords you have acquired so far. You can listen to recorded files stored on the watch. You can see the personal info of people and profiles you have acquired so far. You can change the ringtone of the watch. The new ringtone will be applied on the next incoming call. What a vital part of information. You can change... How important you need to change the ringtone. You can change the background image. If you select an image from the list, it will be applied immediately. Wow, what important things to have to know and how to do. Honestly, were I in my right mind, I would probably love that. Okay, so we can get 9 things here. Okay, Seal is like angry as shit. Let's speak to Seal. Smartwatch, sponsorships, B-stars, profile correction, or rescue. What a relief. It was serious back then? Okay. So I feel like we can only really speak to them about the stuff that they have like little speech bubbles for. So let's speak to the smartwatch.
그런 편이죠.
At least you got a watch. Oh, use the default password. The watch, the Fater account, anything that's official. You remember, right? I know, everything is bound to our watch and can't change our Fater accounts. Does this mean we have no privacy?
그렇죠.
You already know that the sponsor is not the only problem. We're supposed to capture it right away, but I wonder why they're raising the issue of the locked device.
그래.
I already know. There isn't much I can do anyway.
그래요.
It's a little annoying, but that was the deal in the first place. I wonder where I lost my phone. I have no clue right now. Phew! What am I supposed to do for hours? What, mine? I don't have much use for it? where he's always scribbling, do you have a notebook? Well, I mean, I don't think it would be a good idea for us to give up ours, so... Alright, Dawn.
있잖아.
What happened to the notebook you always carry? Ah, that's... Seal took out a wrinkled notebook from his messenger bag. It was familiar to Yoon as well. I was so dazed that I forgot about it. I could just write things down here. Seal always carries a notebook in his messenger bag and uses it to jot things down. It's the only thing he has now since he wasn't given any electronics by the show. Yay, friends!
그런데요.
You must be interested in what we do.
그건
It's just that I see you everywhere. That was kind of unexpected.
도윤이 형,
Just remember what I said earlier.
그래.
You don't need to stress over it. Wait, what did you say earlier? You know it's my job. We'll get out of here, right? The password for the watches is the same for all contestants to make device management simpler, but individual app accounts and data are bound to each watch, and the Fater accounts can't be switched. Okay. I'm gonna forget all of these things. If rapport reaches a certain point and specified criteria are satisfied, a rapport event will occur. We already learned this. You can sometimes acquire a reaction keyword here. If you see the 5-phase rapport event for each character, the epilogue will change. Ooh.
여기 무너질
Knowledgeable.
정도로 개판일 줄은 몰랐어요.
I didn't know the stage was so terribly built.
이럴 거라고 누가 상상이나 했겠어.
Who would have thought the stage would collapse?
대체 어떻게 책임을 지려고?
Whoever made that decision, it was a critical mistake. He looked down. Do-yoon carefully chose his words.
무사히 나가게 될 거야. 만약
We'll get out
재개라도
of here
되면
safely. If the show keeps on going, then
그땐 또 네 조언
I'd
좀
like to get some
부탁할게.
good advice from you again.
조언이요?
My
제가-
advice?
즉석 미션
I'm sorry,
기억나?
I interrupted you, friend. You remember the pop quiz mission?
갑자기 휙 던지고 답을
They
내라고
sprang a
했잖아.
question on me suddenly, and I had to come up with an answer
너
immediately.
아니었음 진작에 탈락했을 거야.
Without your timely help, I would have already been eliminated. Seal had saved many contestants from trouble.
마침 제가 아는 게 나와서요.
Oh, I just happened to know that
큰
topic.
도움이 됐는지는 모르겠지만요.
I'm not sure if I was of any help.
신기했어. 진짜 많이 알던데.
You were great. How'd you get to know so much?
지식 쪽은 나름 빡세게 파는 편이라서요.
Well, let's say it was my area of interest.
대중음악은 전체적으로도
I'm
좀
quite
관심이
interested
있고.
in pop music in general. Seal slightly took a step back, adjusting his glasses.
그래서 그쪽 얘기할 때 다른 느낌이었구나.
That's why you look different when you talked about it.
다른 느낌이라니.
Different? In
어떤
what way?
더 높고 빠르게 말한달까?
You talked faster, in a higher tone. Seal was a totally different person when it came to the topic of music. His advice was more delicate and easier to understand at times compared to that of the judges.
신나서 떠들었다니.
I
좀
must have looked like a
쪽팔리네요.
big mouth. Hey, look,
왜?
Emo
보기
smiled.
좋았는데.
No way. You were just awesome.
정말 보기 좋으셨어요?
That felt like very long phrasing just to say really.
뭐 내 생각이 중요한가?
Yeah, but it's just my personal opinion.
전 스텝이에요.
I'm just
뒤에서
a staff member
조용히
who's supposed to
서포트해야죠.
stay back and quietly support you guys.
PD님도 매번 나대지 말라고 주의를 주셨었죠.
My producer always told me not to screw around. The glasses cast a shadow over Seal's face.
정
not
내
smiling
생각이
anymore.
중요한 거면 난 좋았어. 괜찮았고.
If my feedback matters to you, I'll say I didn't mind you at all.
너도 좋아 보였고.
Moreover, you looked happy doing
아,
that.
그런가요?
I see.
고맙습니다.
Thank you.
처음 듣는 얘기네요.
It's all new to
진짜로.
me. Hey, Sanity and friends. Seal, who has a deep understanding of music, talks about his knowledge at every opportunity. He's so proud of it. A short silence followed the conversation. Wow, what a sigh.
형, 왜?
Do-yoon, look up! Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. My eyes blacked out while some gooey liquid trickled down my face. Ew. Did a body just fall on me? I didn't know what happened to me. And I couldn't care less. Challenge eliminated. Wait, what? The fuck just happened? Wait. What? Hint, let's change the watch ringtone as suggested by the rescue team. Okay. Why does changing a ringtone matter so much? Oh no, we did so well too. Oh man. Okay. Change the ringtone, because apparently this is really important. I don't hear anything. Groovy. And Bird, welcome in. Wait, there's a new recording? Okay, I was gonna do this, whatever it is. I can't hear it, but sure. And I suppose changing the theme is important too? Although, I don't know how to tell it to change the theme. Okay, I somehow managed to make this play. Okay, well, we'll make it that one. Okay, stop playing, please. Move the cursor. Yeah, but that's not what I want to do. I'm trying to get it to go there, but I guess we'll do it that way. Wow, it's different colors. This one seems appropriate for emo mans. But we can play through the music. That one. Okay, yeah, we're doing that one. Okay, does that satisfy them? Like the heck? Okay, hold on. I suppose we should listen to all of these. I do have to end stream soon though. How are you doing? I'm doing okay, and Bert, how are you doing?
그건 뭐야?
Is that?
설명부터 듣고 누르는 게 좋을 것 같은데요.
You'd better listen to my instructions first, then press it.
녹음? 이거
Record
되는
button.
건가?
Is this on?
그런 것
I
같네요.
guess so.
줄 거면 통 크게 태블릿을 쏘지.
Why
코딱지만한
didn't they
걸
just give us
어디다
a
써?
tablet or something? This is too small to see.
화면이 됐다시만 해야 안무라도 녹화해서 보고 그러지.
We need a bigger screen to review our choreography and stuff.
저희 마음대로 고를 수 있는 게
It wasn't up to
아니라서요.
us to choose that.
무대에 차고 나와서 광고 좀 해달라는 거잖아.
The sponsor
태블릿
wants us to
주겠냐?
wear it on the stage for advertising purposes. They wouldn't want us to wear a big tablet.
요따만한 거 차고 나오면 눈에 보이기나 하겠냐?
Teeny tiny device on the television. Honestly, I had the same thought.
억지로라도 보게 시킬 건데.
If they want to advertise their product and brand, why not give us something bigger?
하긴 서혜성이가
Well,
큰 거에
what do you
대해
know
뭘
about being
알겠어?
big?
키 얘기하지 말랬지.
Don't make fun of my body.
야, 치겠다.
What are you gonna do?
치겠네.
Hit me?
닥치는 건 어때?
Why don't you shut your sorry mouth? Damn.
그런데
By
그
the way,
녹음
how do
어떻게
you turn
꺼?
off the recording?
아직 하는 중이었어?
You've been recording?
저기 이건 삭제를 추천합니다.
You better just delete our conversation. You must. Well, clearly it wasn't deleted. Microphone check. 1, 2.
마스컬레이드의 한도윤입니다.
I'm Do Yoon Han from Masquerade. No, not that.
이름은 한도윤입니다.
My name is Do Yoon Han.
좋아하는 것은
I love
음악과
music and what am I doing?
뭐 하는 짓이냐?
Well, these are riveting.
너에 대해서 얘기해달라고?
Talk about you.
미션이잖아. 협찬
Who was
물품도
Min
소개할
again?
겸 하란 거겠지.
I forgot who Wong Min is. What, babe? Yeah, it's our mission. They also want us to promote this product.
미션이지.
Alright. A mission.
깜빡했어.
Sorry, I forgot that.
이런 깜빡이 같은 모습도 방송에 좀 나가야 되는데.
People should know how forgetful you are.
저 벌써 녹음
It's all
중이네요.
recorded.
언제
Huh?
알았어?
When did you even turn it on?
규혁이 형이 되물어보기 전부터요.
Right before who you spoke.
자, 그럼
They
일단
delete
그건
it. Let's
지우고
start over again.
미션 까먹었단 얘기를 숨기려고?
Trying to hide your bad short-term memory?
그럴 리가요.
Not really.
뭔가 단호해.
You're very firm about it.
부드럽게 말했는데.
I was saying that casually.
어쨌든 이건
Anyways,
남깁니다.
I'm saving this.
뭔가
You're very
단호해.
firm about it. So what? Did we get along with... Sounds like we got along with Vampirica and Ken. Okay, I'm gonna try and get back to the point where we were with Seal before I somehow managed to die. Still confused about how that happened. And then I'll probably end stream. Oh, okay, so now they've got it on there. There. Oh no, these are the same three as was before, right?
그게요.
I guess we need to pay for them all, huh? Are you saying the sponsored products? I just realized I pressed the wrong button. They're all damaged. The watch, clothes,
글쎄.
nobody got hurt. That's what really matters, isn't it?
그치만요.
We'll be out of here. We have to think about other things too.
그랬지.
I know. I'm not comfortable with it, but it's true. Oh, shit. Well, that's all good. Oh, I went too far, didn't I? It's just that I'm a staff member. These things bother me. I understand. But we need to worry about the sponsors after we get out of here in one piece. Seal nodded enthusiastically. You're right. Let's think about that later. A short silence followed the conversation. Startled by the sudden sound, the Yoon stepped back. The Yoon, look up! The concrete debris fell right before his eyes. Well, at least I survived this time.
뭐야 이건?
What the hell?
위에서 떨어졌어.
That just fell from above.
하마터면 너 죽을
You nearly died. Nope, I died already once.
저기 전화 울린 거는
Hey,
내가
I'm the
했어.
one who called you.
그게
While I was
어찌
playing with my
뭐가
watch
되나
to see what was
만져보다가
working. It was something to be thankful for. The debris would have crushed him if the ringtone hadn't gone off. The rescue team's advice to unmute the ringtone had saved him.
여기 진짜 너무 위험하잖아.
Well, who knew? Demonic Clown Brian! Brian, welcome in. How are you doing? You are coming in right as we are about to end, actually, because I have to go do things. But how are you doing? How is your stream? It's too dangerous here.
큰일 날 뻔했어.
That was quite close. Everyone looked up at the ceiling with grim expressions on their faces. The tension died down as the ominous tremors began to subside. Okay, I wasn't done talking to you though. What was the thing we spoke about? The smartwatch, right?
그런 편이죠.
At least you got a watch. Oh, use the default password. The watch, the Fater account, anything that's official. You remember, right? Okay, we don't really need to read through all this again. You already know the sponsor is not the only problem. We're supposed to capture it right away. But I wonder why they're raising the issue of the locked device. I already know there isn't much I can do anyway. It's a little annoying, but that was the deal in the first place. Wonder where I lost my phone, no clue what to do right now. Supposed to do for hours. Do the notebook.
있잖아.
Okay, notebook. Pulls out the notebook. I was so dazed that I forgot about it. Write these down. Okay, the memo.
그런데요.
You must be interested in what we do.
그건
See you everywhere, kind of
아니요.
unexpected. Remember
그래.
what I said earlier, don't need to stress over it. We'll get out of here, right? The password for the watch is the same in all contestants. Individual app accounts, the data are bound to each watch, and the Fater account can't be switched. And then we unlock this thing.
여기 무너질 정도로 개판일 줄은 몰랐어.
Didn't know the state
이럴
is so
거라고 누가
terrible.
대체
Collapse. Carefully chose these words.
무사히 나가게 될. 그땐 또 네
This
조언이요?
whole conversation.
즉석 미션 갑자기 너 아니었음.
Seal that saved many contestants from trouble.
큰 도움이 됐는지.
신기했어.
지식 쪽은 대중음악은
Okay.
그래서 그쪽 얘기
다른 느낌이라니.
더
Wait, you
높고
talked about he was different. Obviously passionate about it.
신나서 떠들었다니.
Must have looked like a big
왜?
mouth.
보기 좋았는데.
정말
뭐 내 생각이
전
Personal
스텝이에요.
opinion. Staff
PD님도
member, producers screw around. Bosses cast a shadow.
정 내 생각이 중요한 거면 너도 좋아 보였고.
그런가? 처음 듣는 얘기네요.
It's all new to me. We improved things, everyone got happy, and maybe this time I didn't die. Oh, it seems like this time we got to survive that. Okay, I'm gonna do the last one that he had a response to, and then I'll end stream and figure out how to save the game.
그거야.
It was chaotic. The last preliminary was a mess too, but... Seal turned his eyes away from Do-yoon. All the noise from the last round. One thing was Do-yoon advancing without the rest of his band.
그렇다고 볼 수 있죠.
The contestant profiles getting mixed up was clearly the production crew's mistake.
그랬었지.
Some even mentioned a boycott. It's because they made the new guy do all the work.
있잖아.
I told them the profiles got mixed up. Why didn't they change it right away?
그게요.
The staff fired the new guy and posted a written apology, held him responsible for the whole incident,
그치만-
of course. But they were short on staff because he was fired. That doesn't even make sense! I agree. I'm just glad it's been straightened out. Toward the staff that created a scapegoat felt anger. Felt pity for the sacrificed young staff member. I mean, I would feel angry. That makes no sense.
틀렸어.
I was angry. They made him do all the work and sacrificed him for making one mistake. I mean, it was multiple mistakes, but still, if you dump everything on one person and then go, oh, you fucked up, fix it. Instead, they go, you fucked up, you're fired, and I mean, it depends on the circumstances, I'm sure, but also, like, if it was all internal, just have the guy fix what he did wrong.
그래요.
Everybody was angry, but they didn't do anything about it. Oh, we messed up. Oh well. Seal's blue glasses glinted. Do-yoon felt awkward and took a step back. It's common. I've seen it often. The company fired the new staff member and released a statement of apology. The poor guy got all the blame and became the sole scapegoat. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we can talk to him about. He also doesn't particularly seem to like us very much, which is very unfortunate. But we are going to save. And we are gonna go find someone to raid because I need to go to my other things, as I said earlier. So let's go see who we can... Okay, now it gives me the option to do escape. Well that, you know... The subtitle language in English. I don't think controller type, like button settings. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to... Oh, I can put their voices down? That would be great. Then I can speak over their voices.
어떤 인간도
Because their voices
진실된
are very
모습을
loud.
들키지 않고 어떤 인간도 진실된 모습을 들키지 않고
Yeah, I'll just speak over their voices because their voices are super loud.
진실된 모습을 들키지 않고 두 개.
Like, I appreciate the language in general, but also... Wait, what did I just do? Excuse me? Oh wait, voiceover language? Oh. Yeah, okay, there's definitely no English. Because general sound is at 25 and it's so loud. Oh wow, what an image. God damn it, I'm trying to make a screenshot. Oh my god, okay, never mind. And these are all the things we found so far. Bunch of stuff. Ooh, we missed stuff from the looks of it. But we might get that now as we're busy. We might get that as we're busy talking to these other people. Challenge. Play the game for the first time. What is this, like, just... Okay, I'm not gonna read the challenges in case it hints at what to do in the game. Add a bunch of information about the characters, basically. I'll probably have to review this next time I go live for this game, not gonna lie. Heal. Shin. Okay. Looks like we have one more character still to uncover somewhere. Alright. It should be saved. I hope it actually saved properly. 1804? Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. Let's go do things. So I will be live again tomorrow. Same time. Playing Ashina, as voted by you guys. But for now, let us go see who we can raid. Who is live? I feel like Senjin is probably live, honestly. Smurf is live. As I said, Senjin is live. I think we can go raid Smurf. I've never raided him because he streams different times to me. And he just went live. I have raided Senjin before. I think I raided him shortly before my break. So we'll go raid Smurf. Thank you for being here, Numbear. I appreciate you being here. Okay, pick him up. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go and raid. It's Smurf. Fun guy. Fun to watch, fun to be around. Thank you guys for being here as always. Like I said, I'll be live tomorrow. We'll play Ashina tomorrow and Friday. This time from 4 to 6. If I can't do it in the evening, so 4 to 6 we'll be streaming till the end of this week. Next week, who knows what's gonna happen. But anyway, guys, thank you for being here. Dragon, Fox, and Mandy, as always, thank you guys for being here to mod. For the rest of you guys, wherever you may be, have a good day, evening, whatever the case may be. Enjoy the eat further. Thank you, Emulator. I'm gonna go try not to die on my bike now. Have a good evening too, Mad Cupcake. And yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys soon. In the meantime, guys, remember to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and, you know, just stay awesome. Bye, guys.